You said the seventh day is not Saturday. Saying Saturday is the seventh-day Sabbath that has never changed since creation is a lie. Really? Here are direct citations from reputable Bible dictionaries, lexicons, and encyclopedias that explicitly state the seventh day of the week is Saturday, recognized as the biblical Sabbath. Bible dictionaries and encyclopedias. Holman Illustrated Bible Dictionary defines the Sabbath as the day of rest, considered holy to God by his rest on the seventh day after creation, observed from Friday evening to Saturday evening. Easton's Bible Dictionary states, originally at creation the seventh day of the week was set apart and consecrated as the Sabbath. Zondervan Illustrated Bible Dictionary notes that the Sabbath is the seventh day of the week, observed from Friday evening to Saturday evening. International Standard Bible Encyclopedia, ESB, describes the Sabbath as the Hebrew weekly day of rest and worship, which was observed on the seventh day of the week, beginning at sundown on Friday and ending at sundown on Saturday. Anchor Yale Bible Dictionary. Gerhard F. Hazel's entry on Sabbath discusses its origins and observance on the seventh day, aligning with Saturday. Lexicons and word studies. Thayer's Greek-English lexicon defines Sabbaton, G4521, as the seventh day of each week, which was a sacred festival on which the Israelites were required to abstain from all work. Strong's Concordance entry number 7676, Shabbath, refers to intermission, i.e., specifically the Sabbath, every seventh day, Saturday. General Dictionary's Webster's Dictionary, 1828 edition, defines Sabbath as the day which God appointed to be observed by the Jews as a day of rest from all secular labor or employments, and to be kept holy and consecrated to his service and worship. Historical and religious encyclopedias. Encyclopedia of the Bible, Bible Gateway, states the Hebrew weekly day of rest and worship, which was observed on the seventh day of the week, beginning at sundown on Friday and ending at sundown on Saturday. Wikipedia Biblical Sabbath notes that the Sabbath is a weekly day of rest or time of worship given in the Bible as the seventh day. Historical religious encyclopedias. These cite Sabbath history and calendar facts. Encyclopedia Britannica. Sabbath in the Bible, the seventh day of the week, Saturday, observed as a day of rest. Catholic Encyclopedia. The Sabbath is Saturday, the seventh day of the week, according to the Jewish reckoning. Jewish Encyclopedia. The Sabbath is the seventh day of the week, known as Saturday, starting at sunset on Friday. The Oxford Dictionary of the Christian Church. The Jewish Sabbath corresponds to Saturday, the seventh day. Secular dictionaries that acknowledge Saturday as the seventh day. These are not religious, but still affirm the traditional weekly order. Webster's New World Dictionary, College Edition. Saturday, the seventh day of the week. Oxford English Dictionary. Saturday, the seventh day of the week following Friday. American Heritage Dictionary. Saturday, the seventh day of the week. Merriam-Webster's Collegiate Dictionary. Saturday, the seventh day of the week. Lexicons and word studies. These focus on the original Hebrew-Greek terms. Strong's Concordance, entry number 7676, Shabbath. Intensive from 7673, intermission, i.e., specifically the Sabbath, every seventh day, Saturday. Brown Driver Briggs Hebrew Lexicon, BDB, Shabbat, Shabbat, the seventh day of the week, observed from Friday evening to Saturday evening. Thayer's Greek-English lexicon, Sabbaton, Sabbaton, the seventh day of each week, which was a sacred festival on which the Israelites were required to abstain from all work. Bible dictionaries and encyclopedias. These are standard academic and theological sources used in seminaries and Christian scholarship. The New Unger's Bible Dictionary. Saturday is the seventh day of the week and corresponds to the biblical Sabbath. The Zondervan Pictorial Bible Dictionary. The Sabbath was observed on the seventh day, Saturday, corresponding to the modern Saturday. The Holman Illustrated Bible Dictionary. The Sabbath was the seventh day of the week, Saturday, observed by Jews as a day of rest. Eerdmans Bible Dictionary. The Sabbath, Hebron Shabbat, was the seventh day of the week, corresponding to Saturday. The Anchor Yale Bible Dictionary, AYBD. The seventh day of the week, Saturday, was designated as the Sabbath. The International Standard Bible Encyclopedia, ESBE. The Jewish Sabbath corresponds to Saturday, the seventh day of the week. Nelson's Illustrated Bible Dictionary. Sabbath, the seventh day of the week, Saturday, a day of rest. Easton's Bible Dictionary. The Sabbath was a day of rest and worship on the seventh day of the week, Saturday. Smith's Bible Dictionary. The Sabbath is the seventh day of the week, known as Saturday.